All right, so we're going to be rationalizing the denominator here, and we have three terms. All right, pay close attention because probably only going to do one example of these. All right, so to multiply by the conjugate, what we're going to do is we're going to group this just using the first two terms. Okay, so the conjugate of this is going to be 4 plus root 2 minus the square root of 3. All right, just changing that middle term. All right, and on top we'll have the same thing, 4 plus root 2 minus root 3. So the top, whenever we multiply this times 1, we're just going to get that same thing. That's the reason I put a 1 there. Plus root 2 minus root 3 all over, and we're going to be multiplying these. All right. Now this is going to be like what happens in the difference of two squares. All right, so if we had a plus b and a minus b, these are conjugates. This is going to multiply to be a squared minus b squared. The middle two terms cancel. So we're going to have this thing, all right, so 4 plus root 2 squared, right, that's that part, and then minus the b squared. So that's going to be root 3 times root 3, which is root 9, which is 3. Okay. Let's see. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply this out. So I'm going to use this little formula here. If you have some binomial squared, that's going to be a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. All right, so my a is the 4 and the b is the root 2. So we'll have the same numerator. Okay, and then in the denominator, we're going to have 4 squared, that's the a squared, so 16, plus 2 times a times b. So 2 times a is 8, and our b is the root 2, and then plus our b squared. So that'll be root 2 squared, so just 2. And then we still have that minus 3 there. Okay, let's go ahead and simplify this. So we'll have 4 plus the square root of 2 minus the square root of 3. Okay, like terms here, we've got 16 plus 2 is 18. 18 minus 3 is 15 plus 8 root 2. Okay, and then we would repeat the process. We're going to multiply by the conjugate again. All right, so the conjugate this time is going to be 15 minus 8 root 2. And we'll multiply the top, 15 minus 8 root 2. I'm just going to focus on what happens here in the denominator. The numerator, I'm not even going to multiply it out. I mean, we're doing a trinomial times a binomial, so there's going to be 6 multiplications up there. All right, well, I don't know. Yeah, I'll do it. Okay, let's try it. So 4 times 15, that is 60. 4 times negative 8 root 2, that'll be negative 32 root 2. Root 2 times 15, that'll be positive 15 root 2. And then root 2 times 8 root 2, that'll be a negative 16, okay, because you have root 2 times root 2, that's 2, and then 2 times 8 is 16. Okay, and the last will be negative 3 times 15, that's going to be negative 15 root 3. And then negative root 3 times negative 8 root 2. So that'll be a positive 8 root 6. Boy, that's our numerator. Jeez. Now on the bottom, this will work out a lot nicer. This is the difference of squares here. The a plus b times a minus b stuff. So we're going to have 15 times 15, that's 225, minus, and then we're going to multiply these terms. Now, 15 times that and 15 times that, those just cancel, so I don't have to pay attention to them. So this is going to be 8 times 8, and then times 2. Okay, so root 2 times root 2 is 2, and then you're doing 2 times 8 times 8. So that's going to be 64 times 2, which is 128. All right. Let's see if we can simplify this a little bit on top. Let's see, regular numbers. All right, 60 and 16. That's going to give us 44. Yeah, 44. All right, now let's look at our root 2's. We've got a negative 32 root 2 and a positive 15 root 2, so those are like terms. Let's see, that's going to be 17, negative 17 root 2. Nothing will combine with the root 3, so that'll just be minus 15 root 3. And nothing will combine with our root 6. So plus 8 root 6. Over, and then we'll just subtract those. Let's see, 225 minus 128 is 97. And that is rationalizing the denominator twice, or double rationalization. Okay,